Daycare for 4 kids is expensive. Going back to work meant barely breaking even. And staying home didn't feel like an option because staying home meant one income. And honestly, we were barely surviving on 2. I felt stuck because no option made sense, yet everywhere I looked, I saw other people doing it, starting businesses, building careers that worked around their lives. But when I thought about that for myself, I hit a wall. I can't. I don't have the time. I don't have the skills. I don't have what it takes. And slowly, that story became the truth I lived inside. But looking back, I know this. Moms are completely oblivious to what we're actually capable of. That story we tell ourselves, it's a lie. And today, I'm sharing the truth. I call it the recognition gap. The recognition gap is the space between the skills that motherhood builds and the ones we've been taught to value. Because motherhood is a training ground. We've learned how to smile on Zoom while opening a snack just off screen. We've managed full-scale crises before 8 a.m. We've coordinated schedules, moods, and nutritional preferences all at once. But because these skills don't come with titles or certificates or letters behind our name, we dismiss them. We call it just mom life. We tell ourselves it's mundane. We stop seeing it as strength. And the truth is, we aren't lacking capability. We're just not recognizing it. Let me take you back. It's 2013, and I'm 24 hours postpartum. I'm sitting there with my newborn, bracing myself as she latches. My body tenses, the cramps are excruciating, tears are running down my face, my fingers are clenched into the sheets. But I don't stop because I have to feed my baby. We've all done hard things that would be praised in leadership, but we don't recognize them in motherhood. Fast forward a couple of years. Now there are 2 kids and 2 hands. I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm nursing a baby with one arm. I'm wiping a butt with the other. And I don't think twice about it. But managing that many moving parts at once would be praised in leadership. Yet again, we don't recognize it in motherhood. A few more years go by. Now there are 4. Every morning feels impossible. Shoes are missing, forms need signing, someone is already crying. And somehow, every single day, we get out the door. Coordinating a team under pressure would be praised in leadership. But again, we don't recognize it in motherhood. And because everyone does these things, we tell ourselves they're nothing special. We dismiss them. We forget that they're skills and we shrink. And I did for years until I moved into finance, a suit and tie industry where credentials mattered. And there I was in leggings, an oversized t-shirt, hair on day 3. Building financial plans at 6 a.m. before my kids woke up. I thought motherhood would disqualify me, but something else happened. I quickly became one of the top producing agents in our firm as a mom of 4, working part-time from home. At first, I told myself it was luck, but when I looked really closely, I noticed a pattern. Clients trusted me. I made them feel safe. I took risks because I wasn't afraid of uncertainty. I could work under pressure because I'd done it before. And one day, it clicked. The very things I thought held me back made me extremely effective. Not despite motherhood, because of it. I had finally recognized that motherhood was training me. I closed the recognition gap. And once I did, I couldn't keep it to myself. Because once you recognize the skills that motherhood builds, you stop second-guessing yourself. You stop waiting until you feel ready. You stop talking yourself out of opportunities. And it's beautiful. So here's what I want you to ask yourself next time you're hitting that wall. What have I already done that proves I can handle this? Because the answer is already there. Are you scared to negotiate? You've negotiated with a toddler over blue cups versus red cups and won. Are you scared to put yourself out there, to post, to share, to be seen? You've held your ground through judgment before. Are you scared you don't have what it takes? You've played doctor, teacher, and sometimes referee, all in the same hour. You've diffused public meltdowns without having your own. You've stayed up all night just to watch them breathe. You can do hard things. So when fear shows up, and it will, don't look for confidence. Look for evidence. Pull from real life. Use it like proof, like a line on a resume that no one can take away. And let that change how you show up. But my message today goes beyond moms. Closing the recognition gap isn't something moms should carry alone. It's something we do together. Everyone here and everyone watching. So to the hiring managers and the decision makers, you're not doing moms a favor by recognizing these skills. You're doing your organization a favor. Because someone who can run on no sleep and still show up, that's resilience. Someone who can manage a household, remember everyone's birthday, and still know that we're almost out of milk again, that's systems thinking. You're not taking a chance on someone like that. And to everyone else, if you work with a mom, if you're friends with a mom, if you love a mom, when you see these skills happening in real time, name them, reflect them back, remind her so she recognizes what she already carries. Because when we do that, we don't just impact one mother. We strengthen organizations, we lift communities, we change what's possible for the next generation. When I walked out here with this stroller, some of you probably thought, what is she doing? But motherhood isn't something we get to leave at the door. It's something we carry with us. And I hope you see now that's not a weakness, because motherhood isn't what holds women back. It's where leadership is built. We just needed to recognize it. Thank you.